folks, this is Tony Aguilar. I'm going to do a short video here on the items that I ended up picking up at the Hurricon convention in Kissimmee. I got here a little late due to storm issues, and honestly, some of this stuff I hadn't even seen myself, exactly everything that involves it, but we're just going to look at it together. So, the lighting in here is not great, and we'll see if we can get this balanced somewhat. Okay. All right, so let's get started. So the first thing I did was from Time Portal Hobbies, I ended up picking up, they didn't have this last time I went to Spray Gunner, but this is the AK set for the British Desert Colors 40-43, and from AK, now I've got AK stuff and MIG stuff and ammo stuff. So, whew. Anyways, these are acrylic paints, and I really like these line of paints for airbrushing. They work really well. And on the back, you can see the color schemes. It comes here with it's quite a few colors here. They're right here. So, even some wild ones here. Desert pink. So, actually, I think that's a Tunisia color. So, mainly wanted this for the counter scheme, and it comes with all these other colors as well. And as you can see, it was discounted. So, yeah, looking forward to grabbing this stuff for sure. So, one of these items here, one of these vehicles, I actually picked up at the convention. So, we'll get to that. I hope I have it with me. And he also had this Kursk 1943 book discounted for $10. This is the north side, and this is the less popular side. And the south has all of the Panthers and SS Panzer Corps and all that stuff that people love to hear about. But this one has, the north side has the Nashorns and the Elephants, and I'm sorry, Ferdinands. They're not Elephants yet. And I've got a couple of Ferdinands to do, so maybe we can have a scenario that involves the Ferdinands. You know, it's typical Osprey quality here for this book. So that's what I got from Time Portal Hobbies, one of the vendors down there. Richard Board always seems to have stuff that kind of interests me. And these are some 57mm anti-tank guns from a company called, talk about old school here, Lizard's Grin. Whoo, Lizard's Grin. And here's the instructions of them. And they actually come with a couple of crew members. So these are U.S. crew members, a pair of, this is a 157mm anti-tank gun. British call it the 6-pounder, but this is the U.S. version. Okay, got 1, 2, 3 of these with crew, $1 a piece. So that's a pretty good deal. The flea market. So one of the reasons I really came is for the flea market, and somebody was selling a Ratham Bren carrier, universal carrier, so the standard carrier, for $1. So, yeah, you guys have been wanting me to do some Brits with a universal carrier. Here's the carrier. So, looking forward to putting that together. That was from the flea market. And then I had this guy that I know was selling a bunch of stuff at his table, and with a whole grab bag of stuff. This is Jungle Outpost. Most of you guys have probably either built this or had this as a kid. I never did. I'm kind of getting into the Pacific Theater, and you know, but I'm doing ultra skirmish stuff, so I can just do little combat vignettes, as I like to call it. But this is the Jungle Outpost, which is a building here, a model, and just a couple of figures. I don't know what figures they are, but from Airfix, there a picture of it here? Other than the one that's on there? Diorama series. So it looks like somewhere in the Philippines or Burma, that's what this is going to be, more than likely. Not bad. $8. Always can use more buildings. I guess it's got a couple of Japanese guys. I think they're Japanese. I have some Japanese infantry to paint. But now I got more because they were selling this Battlefield Miniatures JM series. I'm pretty sure that's Japanese Marines or Special Naval Landing Force. Figures. I don't know exactly how many figures are in here. 8 maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, something like 8 figures. So I've got probably a platoon's worth of Japanese infantry to paint. So these will go nicely with them. My second favorite miniature manufacturer. So they're up there. Some of their stuff is pretty darn cool. Couple bucks, I think, what it was. And this big grab bag, this is what I have not really looked through here. This was 20 bucks worth of stuff. So, we have some new stuff in here. We have some old stuff to repair. Let's take a look and see what we've got inside. So, this is one of the vendors that we used to have at the show called BP Cast. And some resin, white metal models. I built some of the stuff. The stuff paints up okay. A Gaz AA 4M truck with quad maxims. I've got 6 Gaz trucks, but I don't have any with the the machine guns. It's basically 4 machine guns set up right next to each other and aircraft. They used them against the ground and stuff like that. So that's kind of a cool little vehicle. I'll make a pile over here. There's a lot of stuff in here. Gaz truck open bed. Okay, so here's another Gaz truck, Soviet truck. I forgot to mention that's Soviet. You guys know what that is. We have a T-34-85. Hey, just what I need, another one. I just got 6 of them at the house waiting to be painted. So now there's a 7th one from BP Cast. This one's got a lot of like extra accoutrement on there. Some fuel tanks, some boxes of dirt or sand. You know, they used them for extra armor on the side. Pretty much like there's like 2 sides, a hull, a turret, and a white metal barrel for the turret. So, and of course, all this stuff is a 1/72nd scale. You guys know that, or 1/76th, same difference. In here, we also have an M4 an M4 mortar motor carriage. So this is a U.S. half track with I believe it's an 81mm mortar that's in here. So more U.S. stuff. Unbuilt. We have a Gaz Jeep with driver. I actually have one of these. I've actually painted one of these, but mine didn't have a driver. So now we have a guy we can swap out. What else? An M4A3 75mm Sherman. So I've got several of these, but they're all die cast, and they're actually closer to 1/76 scale. So this one's going to be a little bit bigger. But we mix them in there just fine. No hatches that can be opened, but lots of junk in the trunk back there. Should look pretty cool. So can't have too many Shermans. An M4A3, but with a 76mm gun. So I actually have these guys, one of these guys waiting in the wing to be painted, and it's a die cast. It's a monster vehicle. So now it'll have a partner. What else do we have in here? We've got that's complete. We've got a Jeep with a 50 caliber machine gun. Okay, it looks like it's got a couple crew members here from BP Cast as well. You know, instructions. So they're real basic stuff, made of resin. Sometimes they smell funny. This is that's the last thing that comes in a bag. Okay. This is a T-34, Model 41 is what it looks like. And I don't know if there's any other parts to it, but just based on these kits alone, this is $20, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things so far. And so this extra stuff is just extra. So I've got some T-34s that I could probably put some running gear on them if there's no running gear in here. But yeah, kind of nice. It's got some nice stuff here on the side. I could even probably make a casting of this and put extra junk to put with my other vehicles. Although I just made a bunch of these little bedroll things recently. Okay, now there is a whole slew of things here which may or may not be in operational fixable order. And they include a King Kong, which has seen better days. And this is a self-propelled 155 millimeter gun. That's freaking nasty. That's like a 6-inch gun or something like that, hitting you. I'm not sure what this is. I think this might even be an 8-inch gun. But this was just thrown in here like, you know, like this guy wanted to get rid of this. So, looks like it's damaged. Maybe we can do something with it. Here is a hull of an M4, and this looks like an armor. This looks like the M4 from Armor Fast. And the only reason I know that because I got a couple of them. We'll sit that off to the side, see if we can make a complete unit out of this. This is some kind of truck. What's it look like? Maybe a German truck? I don't really know what. Resin? I don't know. A Panther? And I think this is the Hasegawa Panther, maybe? I'm not sure. But it looks really rough, but we'll fix this thing up. Can never have too many Panthers. Well, yeah, you can, but... And here's another one. And this one's been primered black. So, missing a hatch. We can make a hatch out of another one. Got both of the tracks. That's the important stuff to have. So, a couple of Panthers in need of barrels. Maybe the barrels are in here. This is some kind of a Sherman turret. It's a little smaller, so maybe it's 1/76 scale. A Elephant, not a Ferdinand, Elephant. It's got a machine gun here. Maybe we can repair this one. Maybe it's a Burning Hulk, I don't know. What else do we have in here? It's good to know what this stuff is, because I didn't realize. Okay, this is white metal. I think this is a T-70. It is. And here's the turret for it. A T-70. I've got 3 of these in from Plastic Soldier Company. And this one's already put together. And looks to be fine. Maybe we'll whitewash that one. Shh, don't say that. Oh, there's some figures in here. What is this? This looks like something like, almost like French Foreign Legion or something. Okay, well, we don't need that. And then 15 millimeter. And then we got all kinds of stuff in here. We got, oh, this is a Panzer II. That explains this. I believe this is the Panzer II-F from Matchbox. And here's the bottom hull. Yep. Oh, here's one of the track pieces from that T-34 that was floating around. You know, we got some odds and ends in here of stuff. So maybe we can make something out of these things. Here's the turret to that Sherman. Or this is the BP cast, the Armor Fast turret. What is this? This is a Comet. I think that's a Comet. I don't have one of those. Here's the turret of this Sherman. So anyways, we've got some damaged parts here that maybe we can make something out of. Or if not, it's just extra stuff. But, anyhow. Maybe only have one side of the T34. Anyways, that's what happens. Probably got lost and like, nobody's gonna want this. Just throw it in there. Okay. Well, maybe we'll do something with it. Maybe we won't. Anyhow, you'll probably see me do fix them up videos on that. I'm excited to take stuff that's just junk and turn it into something. But anyhow, so this was 20, 2, 30, 33, 34, 35, 36, 36 bucks for all this stuff plus the paint set and this. So yeah, I got a pretty good deal. So yeah, you guys are going to see this on this channel as I do them. So when we get around to doing that, and of course the ubiquitous dice from the convention that they have 2 sets here. So one's got parachutes and one's got something else. The lighting's not great in here, and I don't have the super readers. So here's the dice that I got in there. They give you a D6 for coming to the show. Anyhow, that's it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed what I got here, and you're probably going to see this as I work on it in the next couple of weeks or so forth. So I'm not sure what I'm going to work on next. I'm going to work on finishing those 234-85s. How about that? Anyways, thanks for checking out my video. If you haven't subscribed already to my channel, please do. It helps visibility for maybe folks that are interested in this kind of stuff. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.